Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 5 with our wonderful server hosting sponsor that hosts the server that we're playing on, Apex Hosting. They can also host one for you at 25% off your first month with our codes and links in the description of the stream of the YouTube video. You can get, a server for your friends, maybe play a mod pack like SkyFactory or vanilla Minecraft, whatever floats your goat. So check them out. Links below. And thanks to them for sponsoring. Alrighty, how is it going?
It's going all right. How are you?
I am super-de-duper, about to make a few more item users and a few more Supremium watering cans in order to get these colorless dye seeds up and running so that eventually we can fill a chunk.
Sounds good.
Sounds chunky.
Sounds chunky.
Very chunky indeed.
I've been like I was saying before we started, I'm not entirely convinced it'll work great, but it seems to kind of work. But I set up the
just so that the people are clear what you are referring to, it is making it so draconic gets generated or smelted quicker.
Yeah, that was going to be the rest of the words that I used, but you used them for me, so yep.
Sorry, we heard the it, and then I didn't realize that you were, I thought you were continuing the thought last time, and then... Do you want to say it again?
Nope, we're good. I tried to
you
make
can say it again if you want.
I tried to make the smelting faster. Done.
Okay, cool. I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe. It does seem to be.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so what else do you have on the agenda that you're trying to make before we go to Dragon to Electric Boogaloo?
I'm just making the last of the what hopefully is the last of the shield modules to fill up the space, and then call that the day.
How many did you produce?
I'm telling it to make 40. But
wow. That's a lot of them. Can I have some?
it wasn't all for me.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was just checking. Yeah, that's nice of you. Okay, let's see.
I don't know what
compare the
requires
speeds.
so much gold, but apparently there's a lot of gold involved.
It's because the wyvern things all require gold. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see. But so, like, how much conflicting is there if I call for more reactor fuel rods while you're doing the draconium stuff? Is it like fine to call them in parallel? Okay.
Sure. So we have 14 CPUs running. 4,000. That's way too many. I'm canceling it.
It's funny because like you said, I'm canceling it, and it hit a point where it like paused for a moment. And I was like, wait a second, did he cancel it?
Did he actually cancel it? Did he actually? No.
I am thinking that 4,000 is not nearly enough. You want to know why? Because we need like 1.2 million eventually.
Oh my goodness! Why all the numbers are so big? Why are the numbers so big? I'm used to a very small number.
That's how things go in Minecraft packs. Number go up.
Number go up.
Minecraft packs Prime.
How many levels do you have?
I've been chilling at the same 742 for a very long time.
Gotcha. Probably takes a while to exceed that, really.
Yeah, I don't really think in normal circumstance there's much of a chance that I'm just gonna go up to 743 or, you know.
Yeah. All right. So we joked, but I'm canceling year 4,000.
What?
It's canceled. Don't worry.
Why did he cancel? Is he gonna speed it up?
Don't worry.
He's gonna optimize this.
I'm gonna move your graphite one to the bigger distributed
Oh, the fancy
set.
furnace. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting an
So-
upgrade, dude.
And then you wanted 4,000, you say. Off it goes.
I mean, might as well
It's restarted.
queue up 1,000,000 while you're at it if you want.
I don't think we can handle that big of a job.
Oh,
But
okay.
I feel like we're at we've maxed the speed at which the pattern processor can inject things into a barrel.
Right. Yeah, is that actually our limiting factor, basically?
I think so.
Which is why we need, what was it in all the mods that we had that actually made things go really burr for smelting? Because we had like the unobtainium furnace or what have you, and then we were able to get it's like it was freaking stack upgrades. Does AE have stack upgrades?
The furnace isn't, what I'm saying is it's like getting the stuff out of AE into the furnaces is the problem, not the furnaces. So it's
right.
here
And that's what I was saying. Like, we had a fancy barrel mechanism, kind of like, I guess, that we used to do.
What we could do, I have a thought. So
Okay.
anyway, continue your thing, but I figured out one way.
Well, I was just saying we had some kind of fancy barrel max insertion mechanism that we were doing in order to make things go absolutely turbo crazy for big smelting jobs. I just can't remember the specifics on it. But I also remember that they had some special like export buses for that pack that were like supercharged export buses, so that might have done things. And they also had like the netherite crafters and so on and so forth, so it might have been a little bit souped up versus what we do here.
What I'm going to do, and what I think is previously the pattern was 1 coal to 1 ingot. I'm going to tell it 64 coal to 64 ingots, and so it should insert at a stack at a time instead of one at a time.
Yes, this is a technique that we had used previously, a long forgotten technique.
Well,
now resuming. I remember this.
I hadn't forgotten it, but yeah.
It was a long forgotten technique for me. Now I recall it. 329 and counting.
Oh yeah. Now it's just like.
Oh, is it actually going ham?
Certainly a lot more than it was.
Oh yeah. It looks to be doing good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of those modules.
Yeah.
I actually am probably over capacity, unnecessary, but I don't think that I need.
I missed by 1.
Those. There we go.
Off by 1 error.
Oh man, 220 PPs.
225 PPs.
Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, maybe I should make more colorless. Oh, there were more colorless seeds in here.
It does seem to be moving faster for you on the crafting. It's built 2,000 already.
Love to see it. Yeah, I agree. It does seem to be zooming up a lot better. Very nice. So when it comes to like crafting the diamond, which is literally just existing dye being put to use, is that just limited by the speed the chandelier does things? Or if we did the 64 at a time, would that make the diamonds go faster?
I can actually see your diamonds going right now, which is interesting because it's not using one of the molecular assemblers, which makes me wonder if I need to add more co-processors to these. But you can't juice a crafting pattern. You can only juice processing patterns. Processing being like 2 external machines and stuff like that.
Tragic.
But yeah, you're waiting on that.
Okay. Well,
but
the people
yeah, I might
kind of
need
want
to.
me to upgrade my draconic shield
1, 2,
capacity
3, 4, 5,
modules.
6, 7, 14, 8, 28.
Oh, that's why, duh. It's because I'm an idiot. That's why I couldn't do these. These can't be upgraded, right? Because, yeah, they dead end. Because this does not utilize the big one. It uses smaller ones. That was where we were coming from with it. Let's see how much this burrs right now.
Balls.
You can turn the big into small?
Okay.
That's freaking genius.
I could be breaking literally everything, but you know, in the name of progress.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's significantly better now that we have all of those. Oh, they're uncrafted. That's huge mungulus. That's homunculus. Can't remember. Have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Where the heck did this come from? I have not.
Gotcha. You watching any animes at the moment?
Sword Art Online mainly, and the Apothecary, but SAO
Seen
mainly.
neither of these.
I wonder how much that borked it all. That one seems a little dodgy.
Okay, we have now, on the big side, surpassed the height of our current power generation reactor. So that's pretty big for us.
These guys doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I never knew Zine was so based. Everyone hates on Sword Art Online, but I really like it. At least season 1. That was a chat message.
I mean, I certainly appreciated solo leveling a lot more. Like, but
I have not seen that. I've heard of it, and there's a Minecraft mod pack that I saw that I didn't realize was based on the anime, and it was like solo leveling. I was like, oh, I want to level up. And then they were like, it's anime related. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to understand any of this.
But I mean, I haven't hated SAO. I don't know.
Well, that's good because you would no longer be based if that was the case.
I'm basted like a turkey.
You would no longer be bolstered and basted,
Yes.
which would be a shame.
All right. Why did you need 18 umpteen million? Oh, because you need umpteen million diamonds.
Why?
Never
Why
mind,
does he need the billion diamonds and reactor fuel rods? Why would he need those? Can't think of it. By the way, that should probably be the. Is that the final objective? Is that the clock? This is like the hourglass filling up to the end of the series. When we finally get this online.
Oh, finally get that online. Yeah, we've got the
Oh, you made it go.
coprocessors
Nice.
are now using that.
What was the
so
issue?
They're making faster coprocessors. Coprocessors are what enable a crafting CPU to be able to use multiple outputs.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, if you have just a CPU, it can only use one. If you have a CPU plus a coprocessor, I don't know whether it's linear to now it can use two, but that's the idea though. Is it might not be the exact numbers of basically two coprocessors, and you can use two molecular assemblers, three, and you can use three, four, etc. So you need more coprocessors to do parallelized production.
It just feels like an actual computer or hardware engineering class with some of the stuff you talk about with applied energistics. I'm just like,
It is.
It doesn't make it better.
I mean, a lot of this very much here's the interesting thing. When I most of the time I watch you and you like go around doing the hard things as much as possible. You just kind of like, I could just do it by head and you can avoid it. But I have seen you in solo series and at times in group series where you sit down and you figure this stuff out. And I know that you know it. You just don't want to have to think it through, and that's fine. But here's the thing, is you actually have learned enough through this that if you could get the connection and understand and see it right, you would step fairly easily into a programming type position, utilizing the type of problem solving and thinking that you have to in a lot of this.
You mean like a real programming thing?
Yeah. Because the most, I don't know what's more based than liking SAO is when you know programming well enough, the language stops mattering. That's just syntax. It's about thinking how you think about the problem. And so and this a lot of these things are all very much based around that same core concept. In fact, I mean, Redstone, like if you remember, it was all the mods 8. Like I made like a queuing system using Redstone. I made processing like logic gates and everything like that. Like that's all in here. It all is the same thing. It just looks different because it's in a different medium. But Redstone is a programming language. It's just the syntax is really weird. But applied energistics and a lot of this stuff and how it kind of works is kind of similar. I'm not saying that if you understand channels, you'll then be able to, create like start accessing memory things and all that. I actually never did direct memory access because I always did high level languages. So someone out there who's like, I like to touch the hardware at my C++ level, or I only program in assembly, they're a completely different level and they're crazy. But at a high level language standpoint, you know it. You just don't know you know it.
I see. Okay. Well, whenever nobody's watching anymore, then I'll make sure to
Yeah. When we fail out of here, then that's an option. It's kind of like the guy who did the Cash Cab show. In order to do that show, he had to actually have a taxi license, and he's a stand-up comic, and he talks about how people that it was the height of comedy to people like, well, if this ever fails, then at least you'll be able to take you can drive a taxi for a job. And he's like, yes, if I ever fail completely at a comic and my chosen profession and my entire show goes under and I'm destitute, that is an option. Thank you for pointing that out. Also, if that were the case, I'd probably drive my taxi into the Hudson. But anyway, it's just a little side note there.
This is the only way he would have been qualified to drive a taxi.
Yes, yeah. At least you've got that going. And he's like, well, yes, it's true. Okay.
By the way, is the final tail end of the second CPU stuck? It seems stuck.
Final tail end of the second CPU, is it stuck? It's trying to craft gold, and it is not.
Not crafting gold, or it's not stuck?
It is not crafting it.
Fascinating. So, it's definitely not out of yellow blocks. That much is true.
Sure. No, just at that point, I
did have to check.
Now I've told it to make those 3 again, and it's
no, just one.
Oh,
3's a lot.
Well, you had 3 in there before. That's what it was queued up for. Had you grabbed 3 already?
Yeah, I grabbed a couple already.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. It's done.
Okay, cool. Did it just get a little hung up?
I don't know whether it was because it looked like it was smelting the gold, but I mean, the gold would have had to gone somewhere. I don't know how it would have been lost, but nonetheless, it was, and here we are.
Fair enough.
So, all right. Well, my armor is armored, and I guess I'm okay to be sad if you want to go do the sad things.
I would love to go do sad things. We should go do sad things. Okay, cool. Yeah, just make sure everything looks to be up and running.
What was it called? The advanced dislocator.
Yeah. And you have
And then-
Chaos Dragon 2 Electric Boogaloo in there.
Yeah. I'm
And
just trying to remember how to use it. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, got it.
okay, I've turned sounds down for when I get hit by poison or something like that. All right.
Sure
Are
I
you
have-
ready to rumble?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
What's
Hey,
up?
look, let's go back. Would you be so kind as to go back to spawn and reset my spawn to there? Because the set here button is not the one that I wanted to set.
Wait, did you hit something when I already had your thing set up?
Yeah, I was trying to switch back to spawn, but then I hit the. Anyway, I just need my. If you could go back to spawn and set my spawn to spawn, that'd be great. I'd be very thankful.
I would be happy to do it. I've never done something
Thank you.
like this ever before. It's never happened, so I'd be happy to help you. Yeah,
This is
because I've never done
listen,
that ever before.
I have many failings, and this is one of them. So thank you. I will not use the set here button because that is not the correct button.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, let me
so
just make
I
sure
guess
everything is looking good. Everything is looking good. Yeah. We are so epically
Hang on.
ready to go.
Did you recharge?
I will. It has a cooldown, and it is zooming. That is crazy zoomage on the recharge, though. It's kind of sick.
Good.
Let's rock. I can't wait to... Oh, right. We got to... I fly by. I did this last time. Just,
I don't know
hey,
what we
where'd he
did
go?
to spawn him last time.
Yeah, I don't
Like, he just
remember
kinda
either.
showed
I'm gonna
up.
fire a bow at the ground or something, and he'll be like, "Whoa, you shot a bow in my domain. I will attack you." Exactly.
Literally worked out just like that.
Okay. If things go south, we can always just, leave the area. My vein mine isn't working. What are you doing?
I don't actually see the dragon. Oh, there he is.
Why is my vein mine being dumb?
Why are you working on vein mine?
Well, because I'm just wanting to make sure I can fire at the things when they are fireable. Okay, get ready, get ready, get ready. He's about to go burr. Is he going burr at you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. No, he bird.
He's a bird? It's a plane? No, it's the Chaos Dragon. Oh, did you get one crystal down, though?
I think so.
Oh, wait, what the frick? Holy frick, wait. Bruh. They're all going down. Oh my god. Wait, what the? Zine, do we just deal so much damage that we can break any crystal at any time now? Because...
It's possible.
Oh, we have the chaotic bow, and it just lets it happen. Huh. That's good news. I like this.
Are all the crystals down now?
Yep, they are. Oh, okay. We can't shoot him now. Why is my bow not recharging? Zine, my bow isn't recharging. What the flux plug is happening?
I don't have answers for you. Ow.
I might have to teleport back really quickly just to make my bow recharge. I did turn on main hand charging, and it's not even in my main hand anymore. Okay. Holy frick. Oh, come on, bro. All right, I gotta go recharge while he's being a weirdo. Is it? No? It's not recharging here? What? Zine, my bow will not recharge.
I don't know how I could help you here.
Yeah, I'm just... It used to recharge, and now it doesn't do that anymore. Which isn't super ideal.
Nope, sure isn't.
Is yours charging?
Oh yeah.
What the heck?
Did you?
I might
don't
have
know
to
where-
relog or something. I'm gonna try relogging. Oh, hey, I'm back. Oh, okay. My bow is now charging. This is
Good.
great news.
This is good news for everybody.
Yeah, although my
Ow.
shield is like going down. Okay, I'll be right there. I'm coming back. Okay, I'm coming in. Ah, frickin' heck. Has he spawned any withers yet?
No.
Goodbye. And
kill him.
again, my bow is not charged. It's weird. Nobody knows why, but we did it. Hey. I feel like that was pretty good, don't you?
Yeah. Went all right.
I mean, I feel pretty strong, don't you?
Did okay.
Did you hit me with...
What?
Why is my shield just dramatically decreasing? There's some wonky stuff going on with my existence right now.
Have you done it all badly? Have you done yourself dirty?
No, I actually just don't know. Oh, you were gonna collect the stuff? Go for it. I didn't know if we were past that point because we have it generating.
I mean, we brought it here. Might as well
That's
get
fair.
it. Or we killed the thing for it and all that. So
We did it. Now go before it blows up.
yeah, I did not have charging issues.
Yeah, my chest plate will not charge right now either, so my shield won't regenerate. It's weird.
And your bow isn't regenerating either?
My bow is full again, but yeah, my shield is just nada. So I got nothing. It seems to be kind of bugged.
I don't know what to tell you. You've made sure your wireless charging and stuff is all on, and enable
Yep.
wireless is checked.
Yep. No, I mean, it was working fine up until we did that fight. And then the Chaos Dragon was like, you may be powerful now, so the only way that I can fight is to fight dirty.
I see. It was a dirty fight. Oh, I got a blue heart, so we've got that going. And 25 draconium. Not bad, not bad.
That's cool. That sounds like it'll sustain us for a while.
That'll keep us going in the event of catastrophe.
Okay, so what is this SCP dimension thing that people keep talking about? I saw there was a page at the end of the book, but it didn't seem to give much insight as to how it was actually accessed or if it was a real thing.
I don't know. There's nothing in the thing about SCP.
It's in the... If you go to the very, very end of the book, after scrolling for a very, very long time, it's at the very back.
Is it an RF tools dimension, maybe?
Hello, chaotic chestplate. Would you like... You're charging! Well done! You've decided to stop being buggy? No. I think my chaotic chestplate is actually feeding energy into the system, which is very confusing to me. Like, when I have it in my hotbar, it...
Drains?
Yeah. Armor slots? Curio slots.
Throw it
all
to
on.
me. Here. Throw me yours, and you take mine.
Okay, cool. So the shield goes up, which drains the power as the shield goes up. And then...
You are way too low on chaotic energy modules.
Oh, is it the energy mod?
Everything you added costs power to run, and you don't have enough.
No,
power
yours is
coming
also
in.
not. Yours isn't charging right now when I wear it. Yeah, yours is going down, just ticking. 317, 316.8,
Yeah, no,
7,
mine-
6.
Okay.
And yours fills?
Mine was filled. Mine was but maybe taking it off now. If we were to swap it back, it'd probably
No,
see
like
the same
mine on
behavior.
yours, is it staying full?
No, it's empty.
Oh. Huh.
So
Do we need like a second flux? Maybe we make a second network specifically for wireless charging coming off of the energy reactor thing. I'll try that.
there, I fixed it.
What was the issue? Oh, that really did fix it. What happened?
I turned off the transfer limit on the network.
Oh. You mean turned on transfer limit? Oh, it was,
No,
and you
turned
just
it
turned it
off.
off. No, I'm saying,
Yes.
but it was on. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. It's starting to make a whole lot more sense. Wow, look at that, generating energy. Okay. We have potatoes. Guys, we don't really have potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah, we would have to get a zombie villager or just start to harvest a bunch of potatoes. I guess we could harvest a bunch of potatoes.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Okay, so I guess if I just add another... Need a zombie villager to get potatoes. Yeah, no, not exactly. We can do some other stuff.
We have a lot of options.
We do have a lot of options.
I wanna improve this.
Oh, right. This area isn't really growing. I forgot. I would need more stuff. Whoopsie. I could bring it over there. What the frick? Well, that will mess things up over time. An overweight potato block? Huh. That was
Is that like the weird nether warp block we got that one time?
Oh, maybe. I never saw the nether wart block, but yeah, it was an overweight potato block, which is strange, and I guess maybe in that case I should make a zombie villager model or something like that and just get taters that way.
It does seem easier.
All right, let's see. Where's the zombie villager? There.
Speaking of,
I haven't had the deep learner on in a while. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, should we? Oh no, we're gonna do that, and then I was gonna click on one of them ends. Where are they? What happened to our fans?
me every time I look at my analytics.
Okay, are they going down now? Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. I got that joke because it's relatable.
Good. At least you didn't ask me what I meant.
Me ask you what you meant if you could explain further? I would never.
Doesn't sound right, but I'm not gonna argue. Okay.
Okay, let me get these going so we can generate some potatoes. Excellent.
How much are we doing?
How much are we doing?
Okay, 650,000. So that seems to be more than 100,000 per tick. Craft energetic shears and use them to shear energetic sheep to collect energy. It's a lot of energy there.
It does seem to be. Do you think it's enough energy to fill up a maximum size draconic storage?
Probably not.
That is really super sad. Oh, wait, what is this, by the way? Was this always here?
No, it's brand new.
What art thou doing?
Titan.
Oh. It's true, guys. I forgot to set the output like a dingus, but now everything is fine. Which Titan are you doing?
I was just looking at what our options were. The tadpole I thought about it, but I might do the Titan cow.
We should do it. I feel like it's going to be a tough fight, but we might get away with it.
We've got to reach level 50 or possibly even level 100.
Wait, really?
I mean, we don't have to, but that's the challenge.
Legally required?
We are contractually obligated.
Given that each wave has like an 8-second cooldown in between, that's going to be just waiting for like 800 seconds in order to get to wave 100. That's a lot of waiting.
That's a lot of waiting. I wonder if there's a way to speed this up slightly.
Can we time in a bottle the portal?
I would love to time in a bottle of portal.
I feel like you should be able to do that.
Weren't they supposed
This also feels very mean.
Weren't they supposed to get harder the further they go?
Well, okay.
Or was this...
What are we expecting right now, given our current scenario?
I mean, I'm not expecting, Chaos Dragon level cows or anything like that, but... Hey, God.
What does the sand do? Are you going to make it coarse and rough and getting everywhere? Oh, that is a good idea. I didn't actually think of that, and it should have worked. It should have worked.
I don't think it did.
No, what I'm saying is it should have.
Yeah.
That was a good problem-solving skill, right? Like you were telling me earlier, you had the right idea, and if this ever falls through, you will be great at maximizing farm output.
Well, that just sounds delightful.
Mm-hmm.
There, that makes me appear. That makes me visible.
Well, I don't understand why I have been invisible. Do you know? Do you have any idea? Like,
Yes.
why have I been invisible?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Press comma, select your chest plate, and then turn off shield always visible.
Oh. Oh, I'm me
Hey,
again.
I see you again. Yeah.
Wow. That's a highly specific fix. Okay, okay, that's pain. These poor cows never stood a chance. Okay, maybe I should add more item users and stuff like that. I feel like you got that fairly covered, so it's a scenario where we could even take turns on it.
Wave 14 of infinity, time remaining 51. Oh, I needed to kill that. Okay, got it.
Wow, you almost whiffed it.
I was like,
Blew it.
what is this countdown telling me? Oh, I understand. There's one more cow.
It would have been completely over. You would have had to restart from square one. Do 2 Titan... Frick! Oh, that's so smart, Zine. We could have done 2 at the same time.
Do we need to do 2 at a time?
Well, it wouldn't add any additional time. That's the thing, right?
Well,
like the
no,
time-consuming part is simply the waiting. We obliterate
correct.
everything instantaneously, so, you know?
I do. I understand.
Do you know? Are you sure you know?
I do. I do know.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you've realized this.
I am unconfused at the moment.
You do realize you have 146 of these to do. Here's the part where I'm going to say, I'm not sure. I'm not convinced.
He's not going to do that.
I'm not convinced we're completing that challenge. And I do apologize if that is of grave disappointment, but I think our objective is mostly just to fill the big man. Complete the big man.
Have you been building the big man?
I've been trying to go back and forth so the entire episodage is not just me building the big man, but you do bring up a good point, which is I should queue up more of the reactor fuel rods.
Yeah.
If there isn't Occupado in the system as it is, those should be operating.
They seem to be going 5,000.
Yeah, why not? Well, that's what I was saying. If nothing else is kind of cranking hogs at the moment, we might as well crank those hogs. Uh-oh, someone said, unsubbed, unfollowed, extremely disappointed if you don't complete every single gateway.
Okay, I can live with that. Can you live with that? I can live with that.
But my viewer...
My viewer.
2016 Captain Sparkles wouldn't back down from a challenge. Where are we at? Wave 28, 29. God dang, look at us freaking go.
I've got so many meats.
That's good.
Add some ash, add some grabby baggy, and some dye, and sinew. Oh, good. We're collecting sinew.
Okay, the potatoes
Ooh, that one spawned a
going.
big boy. That one spawned a big boy.
Oh, was it? Nice.
Yeah. Things are getting intense over here in Intenseville.
Goal should be the power one. You guys just really relish the idea of us having to multiply our current power output by 21 million times probably 52. Like, let's say it was going to take a week would be an acceptable time to fill. So 21 million times 52 is what we're looking for. That's a significant amount.
What do you think the accelerated power production is? Do you think it's the zirconium reactor? Without the
I
freaking
believe so.
stupid, obnoxious book, I don't know how to make it. I don't remember how to do it.
Without
And
the
I don't even know what it fuels
book.
it. Yeah.
I don't fully remember either, but I assume it is. Are there? Wow, that completed 5,000 already. So we have reactor stabilizer focus rings. I'm assuming that it is okay. It does require chaotic stuff. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just set up basically the same way that the power storage is with the stabilizer rings around the outside, and then pointing into the core in the center. So,
but what was the food that it needed? That's what I
yeah,
remember.
that's a good question. I'm sure we could look up a
Or
video
not
and
food,
there's a
the energy.
We'll get a
Fuel.
a
That's
fresh
the words.
reminder.
Right.
Food? No, I prefer calling it food. That's a good one.
Indeed.
Okay, I better queue it up again. All right, there we go. We have room. So I guess passively we need to generate some potatoes so we can just fill up a chest, which will then fill or get us into the SCP dimension, which does God knows what. Probably terrible, horrible things that not even our chaotic gear can handle.
Right.
All right, I'll fill up a couple more. Actually, you know what I'll start making the components for said reactor. Might as well. Okay, so 4 draconium, a little bit of that, and large chaos. We can do that.
Okay. So, fun fact.
Fun facts.
I'm taking this to 50 and calling it good.
That's
I'm
commendable.
at 40 because I'm at 45 and I'm ready to do something other than shoot cows, you know?
That is commendable. You have stayed true to yourself and almost followed through with getting to whatever level was supposed to happen.
150?
You've gotten close.
Yeah, I'm 1/3 of the way there and calling that there. But at least my stream is dying. We've got that going for us, which is nice.
I like the way that you phrased that. At least my stream is dying. On the plus side, I've
On the
almost
plus side.
escaped.
Yeah, it's not happy. Oh well. Connection to the server is still good, and you're still good. So, Cas Levi. Okay, that was Fitty. So we'll let it expire and call that a day.
Okay, so we need that reactor stabilizer. Got it. That's where those donkers come in. Probably gonna need 4 of those. So we need holy frickage. Holy frickage. We're gonna need you, and then what do you? You're a little bit of that. Okay, so draconium cores, wyvern cores. I just need to call in the cores.
Of course you do.
Oh,
All right, so
wait.
put all that away.
You already made these ingredients for the reactor. You have them on AutoCraft.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Because I got confused between the reactor and the thing, so I started out making the reactor stuff, and then people were like, "You're doing the wrong thing," and I was like,
That's
"Oh."
convenient.
So yeah, that's all good and done.
Huh. Oh, nice. I was like calling up all the ingredients, trying to figure out how to backtrace this, and here we are.
And here we are.
I'm gonna need some of them.
I wonder if that actually changes anything. 667.
Oh man, it needs a freaking chaotic core as well. Ay,
Okay, so yeah, that is
caramba.
important to leave it like that because that seems to be inverting it.
You need flux gates and a potentiometer? Bro. Oh my god. Did we ever actually do this? Why is it completely escaping memory?
I do not remember a flux gate or a
Yeah, that's like a
potentiometer
what the
at all.
flux moment.
What the flux, man? Hey, man. I don't know, man.
I was reading that the draconic reactor in this version is prone to explosion since they changed how it works, and old tutorials don't work anymore. That's what we love to hear. A little bit of high stakes.
I mean, you gotta have a little something to it, you know?
Call it hardcore, wipe out the base.
As long as the Jardonger survives, then we can rebuild.
That is the most important thing, I'm inclined to agree.
So
Okay.
I wanted to take this and change it. What all? Oh, there it is.
Those. Okay, yeah, those. I'm assuming it's 4 stabilize. It's going to be really funny if I make all of these stabilizers and it turns out we only actually needed 1. Oh.
That's gonna be funny.
Yeah, it'll be very funny.
Got it. Love me some good humor.
Oh, I didn't need to do 8s. I'm a fool.
I'm a fool.
I am a fool. But I've caught myself in time. And then... 12 awakened draconium.
It's the slowest casing production ever. Boop.
And then what else we need? Yes, the energy controller. Why is it so freaking slow at this? I think it's lower down the priority list. Okay. There we go. Do it. Yeah, you won't, but you did. What?
What? Nothing, bro.
So you go 1, 2, and then it goes boom, boom. Dude, I am just cranking out fuel rods. You made it so fast.
Well, I'm here to help.
There's no way we're missing iron. Oh, we've been using Steve's iron for the time being, and we have not been... Okay, so in order to avoid a scenario like we did with the gold, what we need to do is remove the auto exports on the iron and just make it on demand, crafted from gray, I think. You need 10 chaotic fuel injectors? Bro, what the heck even?
We should have 10.
Chaotic fuel injectors?
Oh, fuel injectors. I thought those were the...
No, this is for the draconic reactor.
Right.
And then go on there. Burp. And what else? Oh, yeah, the fragmento. Oh, you are dumb. You don't go there. And then this one. And then you go in there. And craft. Oh, the recipes are shapeless. Ha. Okay. That's good to know. I should have been smarter. No kidding. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, I have created 4 reactor stabilizers. Black. And then apparently you need 10 of the freaking other things, which is crazy. So what are you working on at this juncture in time over here?
I'm trying to speed up various bits and bobs.
Gotcha. Or did it just make another? Is it done with the crap? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need to sort out this iron situation. All right. Time to pull iron from there. Then add a craft for iron out of... Okay, there is a chance that light gray will start getting a bit pooed on now, maybe? And I guess we'll see. Because we need that, and then we need to do iron nugget out of... Oh, or we could just do it that way. I don't know. Whatever. And then... Oh god, we don't have iron as an auto smelting thing, do we?
Not at the moment, per se.
Okay, no. So it just needs to craft, though. Okay, so it just needs to craft big nugs, and then we're good. Okay. That should be good, then.
That'll be slower, but hopefully will save us on that die, depending on how fast it needs to go.
Okay, so we were going through our buffer of iron blocks. Now every time I call for 5,000, it's going to take 12,000 blocks of light gray dye. Okay, how is our light gray count doing? 217? No. Which one is light? Yeah, 217,000. I guess that's okay. But hopefully this is feasible. No crafting CPUs are available. What is happening? We are crafting a lot of sand. you're not gonna collect the Rigby.
Let the Rigby?
Collect the Rigby is what I was saying, mate.
RGB. Got it.
Yeah. So if I do this, and then I get rid of Hoomst. I don't need a line there.
Okay. So many pebbles.
All right, trying to make a few more RGB, and then, are we still calling for 5? Zine, I think you have a stuck thing with your sand
5,000
recipe.
sand? Nah.
Yeah,
It's working.
no? Oh, it's fine? Okay.
Yeah, you can see it crafting with the gravel.
Gotcha. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, I guess in the meantime, I'll just add some more layers to the freaking thing. This is my life.
What layer?
What layer am I on?
No, what isn't working that you were looking for?
Oh, I was just trying to call more reactor rods, you know, the usual.
And can they not?
No, it said no crafting CPUs available.
Oh,
Tragedy.
you know what's happening there?
I don't actually.
I know. I understand.
You
I
built the
understand
system,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can work with that. I understand what happened now.
Okay, I love it when you understand what happens.
Me too. Which is kind of impressive what's happening. Like,
Did I do it?
Kind of. You're exceeding when it says no crafting CPUs available. It's not that there aren't crafting CPUs. It's there aren't any big enough to hold the job you're trying to do. You're trying to do more than the 64K can handle.
Right,
So
but I previously called 5K, so it must be that because of the sand job, which sounds like a euphemism of sorts.
It's a sand job. No, that wouldn't be. I mean, I don't know what all.
I don't know.
Changed,
It worked before,
but it that can't be. It can't be.
Okay. It can't.
I mean, it could be. Crafting unit. That's what I'm looking for. Crafting unit.
Why is the chat hawing me? It's just never stops. Never stops. Whew, look at it go. I mean, we're almost at halfway up, I feel like. God dang. It's because it has to craft iron as well. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but the thing is, like...
It's all my fault, though you've changed the variables.
No. I didn't say anything like that. I said nothing like that. Nothing like that was ever stated. I was just saying...
I picked up that. That was what you said with your eyes.
Uh-huh. That is what I said with my special eyes.
Well, he's very specialized.
I try to be.
But I have good news.
Epic, excellent.
There are now 2 CPUs that are 256K instead of 64K, so you should be able to do.
Ooh, I love this for me.
Although now there are literally no CPUs available because it's like everything's building so much.
Okay, I will stop after what I have just called, and I'll never call it again.
No. I mean, we're trying to get stuff done here, you know.
I mean, it's taking shape. I'm admittedly a little concerned about how this thing will ever actually be filled.
Run?
And run, yeah, at anything other than very, very inserted. But a bridge that we'll cross when we get there.
Feeling so inserted right now.
That's how the reactor is going to be. It's going to feel so inserted right now.
All right.
I do need to do the glass. I haven't thought about the glass. Holy frick. That's gonna come. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it in. That's what I'll do. I'll start coming on. You know, just in the morning when I'm working on my thumbnails after I wake up. I'll just get on here and I'll be like, all right, time to queue up some diamonds. Time to queue up some reactor fuel rods. Maybe a bit of glass, and then we'll be so ready to go. We'll be so ready to go.
Sounds like
No,
you'll be
it's
ready.
not. It's not even the uranium barrel that needs to be backlogged. Like this thing caps at 40. Right now it's at 38. Like it comes back up really, really fast.
But it's also me doing stuff in the middle of it all.
That's a good question, though. Does it pull from? I guess it doesn't really matter. I was wondering if the wand could pull from the backpack, but then I realized at the same time I would still just be going back and forth, clicking things out of the system anyway. Oh, I fricked it. Oh, I fricked it. I forgot to re-up. I'm an idiot. God dang it.
What have you done?
Nothing right.
How could you have done this? Nothing.
Okay, fixed. It did do be fixed.
17K. Holy balls.
What's up?
I should have made more frickin' furnaces.
For what's happening 17K?
I'm just looking at how many things are queued up to be smelted. I mean, imagine if we didn't have all the furnaces here going.
No, it would be very much slower. You are a very smart person at optimizing the processes. It's very good.
It's still not great, but
it's better than if you hadn't optimized the processes.
I wonder if I did an insert. There's no way that works. That breaks everything, right?
Potatoes do be filling. Oh, wait, did you just... Oh, right, you can't, like... God, I was like, did you abandon the Titan thing? And I was like, oh, yeah, if you leave it for a certain amount of time, it just goes away on its own.
Indeed.
That's very sad.
I mean, like I said, I was going to take it to 50. I took it to 50, and then I was like, I have other things, really, literally anything else to do with my time, and chose to do other things with my time.
If I were going to make a draconic reactor, where would we do that? Would we, like, put it there? And then is it the same dimensions, I wonder, as the other thing? Oh, yeah, you should put it far away from the base. That's a good idea. Good point. Good point.
The draconic reactor? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want some distance. Plus, we want that, extra vibe of Kablooeyville, but, doesn't seem good.
I'll build it off of this thing. Yeah, there just aren't angel blocks. It's just angel wand core.
No, there's angel blocks.
There are?
Yes. Replaceable scaffolding.
Oh. You should have done that. That totally worked. Okay.
So
How many blocks away, I wonder, from the center do you do the thing? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5,
whatever it is, people
7,
will post about how it's
8.
woefully
Yeah, they'll
inadequate
say
what
it's
we've done.
big idiot probably,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
You've done it all wrong and you should
2,
feel
3,
wrong.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I'll do 10 blocks. Oh, look at the
How
little balls.
close are we on this?
7, 8, 9, 10.
How many iron do you think that took? I'm just wondering how far in we are.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Well, beyond what I have just set up
about
over
down
here,
there.
I don't really know how to provide it with power and do other things, but I'm hoping. Oh, frick, we're going to be out of the range of the system
Robin.
here.
Splits on how it picks up. Nah. Anyway. There we are.
Is there
might be.
anything that you are looking to complete prior to the ending of the vid?
I just barely finished getting what might work, might not work to help speed up more on the furnaces. So I think that is a doable thing. Basically, all I did, but I'm not sure if it works, but we were having problems in that there were points where like there's a time delay in pulling the thing and refilling an empty furnace.
Okay.
And so I added a second extractor to the same barrel on the same channels, and I don't know if that'll help or not, but I figured
Okay.
if it does, then that
Fingers
would be
crossed.
helpful. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, as long as the furnaces aren't going empty at any point, it means it should be working at maximum capacity, right?
Well, they were. Basically, it was like there was a, I mean, it's not long, but like a half a second to a second downtime when they would finish before the next batch would get put into them. And so I'm just trying to see if there's a way to minimize that and keep them
I mean,
going.
it's
And
not depleting to zero, so it's going as fast as it can right now. Yeah.
Right. They are doing better than they were. So it definitely helped.
Cool.
Because they are staying way more consistent than they had been prior to my doing that. Anyway, we want to thank our sponsor for the series, Apex Hosting, providing the server we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends, be sure to check out the link in our description. Save 25% off on your first month. Help support what we do. Thank you to them for sponsoring, and thank you for looking into it. We do create these live. You can see them as they happen. Twitch.tv/Zine and Twitch.tv/Captain Sparkles. Throw some follows and catch all the things that happen outside of the recordings. And then if you have enjoyed, of course, please hit that like button. Leave a comment and letting us know what you liked. And if you haven't already, turn on notifications and subscribe. Anything for you, sir, before we go?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Farewell.